Welcome back to Gregtech 6 in 10 minutes, and today we are back with more Gregtech 6. Last episode, we dug out copper from the ground. Our first ever copper ore vein, and it's awesome. It's like actually awesome. We need to find cassiterite, because now we'll be able to make bronze, or, well, we need to find tin, or something along those lines, but that should give me a piece of tetrahedrite, because there's tetrahedrite under the ground. That's to say that these actual rocks that we find on the surface are actually pretty valuable, I think, too, regardless of whether or not they actually you actually get anything from them. So yeah, today we're gonna be heading back to our base. Gonna be preparing our copper to be casted out, not making pickaxes from it because copper pickaxes are bad. But they're the first pickaxe you could get that's made of metal, technically, or lead. Lead or copper are your two choices there, but I wouldn't choose those. Just go with black granite. It's cheaper, and you can get an infinite amount of this stuff as long as you know what you're doing. Like I have already gotten an infinite amount of this, basically. Well, practically an infinite amount of these black granite rocks. Red granite is also an option. Either one is good, but I don't know. Black granite's just the best, I feel like. So now that we're here, we actually can store some of this stuff away. Do we have any wood? Yes, we do. Is this enough to make a thing with? I don't think it is. I need to make more storage space for all my ores and stuff because I got like loads of them. Not really, but I've got a bunch of ores right now. Anyway, I'm gonna store that in there, and then everything else goes into here because this is all literally just ore and stuff, like stuff that you dig out of the ground. Native copper, coal, limestone. I only mined 3 cobblestone the entire time. We're heading out to the desert today, because in the desert, you can find good stuff. And also, I got basalt. I might as well get started making the base with some basalt. Only problem is that I would like to use basalt bricks and stuff in this thing. Alright, so I got some stone and stuff smelting up right now, but I'm heading out to the desert. We should probably stop at the mountains to get more coal because I feel like coal is going to come in handy really soon. Especially with the lack of a coke oven right now. Probably should get the coke oven and then start doing crucible stuff. Actually, you need iron for the coke oven, don't you? Or something like that. A metal of some kind. Coke oven. I believe it does need metal. Yes, it needs like wrought iron, steel, or regular iron. Pig iron also works apparently. Yoke iron, night metal. Material from Gregtech, actually addition, steamcraft too. Holy crap, there's so many different types you can add. Well, I'm not gonna try adding any of those. We're gonna go with regular stuff. But I do like that it has compatibility with so many materials. Bro, that sheep is like doing some whack stuff right now. Like, I like that there's so many options in the Gregtech 6 because like you could technically play this with every single 1.710 mod, and it would still probably feel like a Gregtech 6 experience. Well, I don't know. I was gonna do this with HPM mod, but I'm not in the mood for that. Not right now. But anyway. Speaking of, I just found native copper. Yeah, so remember how we found copper here? Or tetrahedrite? I also found native copper now. Which, and tetrahedrite, so I guess technically it indicates that the vein is massive. So if I dig down here, I could probably also find an equal amount of baloney. Huge amount of this stuff. Ridiculous. But you gotta go to this, we gotta go to the desert, dig out, start excavating out the actual, whatchamacallits, the stuff and things. Yes. Yeah, we're going to the desert because that's where we're gonna find all of the best ore. What is this? Hey, chicken, what is up? What is up, chicken? Bro. Alright, we're almost to the desert. We just have like 10 more steps to go. And then we'll be inside of a desert biome. Which is the best biome to find random garbage in. If you're looking for random garbage, you better find a desert biome because they have the most random garbage you can find. For example, you need whatever the heck this we're about to, this is galena. I gotta mark this one. Galena is super valuable. It's made of lead. Well, it's lead, so it's valuable. Trust me, you can make some machines from lead. If you don't want to make things from bronze or copper or brass or anything like that, you could just make it from lead instead. Not that it's a good material to make your machines from, just that you can do it from that, probably, most of the time. Because Gregtech 6 actually allows you to make machines from basically any material that you want. And it does affect the properties of the machines, so you should be careful with that. Anyway, this is not loaded incorrectly. I don't know how to load these incorrectly, but yeah, it's hematite. This is whatever this is. Coal, lead, or actually that's a full piece of galena right there. Check that out, galena. Hold on a second. I want to get this place so that way I can actually see what the ores are before I mine all of them. That is the tin. Or salt. That's salt. This salt is not useful to me right now. I need specifically tin. Chalcopyrite. Okay, this galena again. It'll give me crushed galena. Only galena and copper textures are loading for some reason. What is this? Crushed galena. Is this one also gonna be galena? Native tin. What are these guys? Are these guys gonna give me native tin or something as well? Quartzite. I think that is something native tin can generate in. Quartzite. What the heck is this guy? Andronite? What is this? I guess we gotta mark that. Andronite. What the heck is Andronite? I have no clue. But we found a lot of him. So, I mean, that is something valuable, isn't it? Ah. This should be tin or sphalerite. They look very similar. It is salt. Neither of the ones I wanted. Because half the ores are not, like, actually generated properly. Hold on, I think there's a way to reload them. Alright, so I'm reloading the world because that's just the way I don't know how to do the actual chunk thing. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, so now we know that one's coal. Not something I'm gonna be looking for. Although I do have crushed coal, I believe. But this is what I'm looking for, this right here. I believe this is crushed tin. No, it's not. Right, so we are on a hunt for tin specifically. None of this other stuff matters, only tin. I do not have enough inventory space. I feel like that's my main problem with this adventure so far. What is this? Like, this is a new material I've never seen before. Oh, it's flawed rock salt. Ah, okay, that explains what that is. Now I know what it is. Potassium chloride. What is this? What if we find a cave and it contains the native copper we are looking for? Well, it's buried. I'm not gonna even try to go in this one. That is a stupid idea. We're looking for tin. I only have one piece of tin. Like, what is this? Why do I only have one piece of tin? Because all I can find is one piece of random tin. This is tin? Yes! I found tin. Okay, so we just need to find a bunch more tin out here. And it's easy to get tin confused with rock salt because they look so similar. Like this one, right here, we just found rock salt again. Or whatever it's called. They're not just regular salt. This one would be rock salt, wouldn't it? Flawed rock salt. The good thing about the desert biome is that you could just probably excavate the entire sand and you'll find even more. Because as you saw there was an ore underneath an ore. Which is kind of busted, but not really busted. It is. It's Gregtech 6. It's meant to be that way. I mean, you're not going to be getting much ore, but this is more rich than most other biomes would be, or like what. Anyway, we should have crushed cassiterite. Perfect. I am finding loads of stuff out here, like actually loads of stuff that I need. That is, I believe that was tin and cassiterite or something like that. Oh my gosh, dude, it's nighttime again. Alright, compare and contrast. Which one do you think is salt and which one you think is tin? Tin? Okay, that was tin. This one is salt. And he is the chipped salt. Very interesting.